Three things that are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Barcelona failing to keep a clean sheet in a game. Tonight was another game when we had to come back from a goal down. And Barca almost always seem to make it difficult for themselves. Yet another game, another goal conceded by Barcelona. Another game when we had to chase the 3 points. But credit to the team because they recovered very well, to be honest. After that poor first half, in the second half, the team was very good. And we completed yet another comeback, an important comeback because, like I said in my last video after that defeat to Chelsea, the last 3 games of this Champions League phase, these games are finals for Barcelona because anything less than maximum 3 points from each of those games is not going to be good enough to qualify for the next round. So I have to say that the team understood the assignment tonight. They really understood the assignment tonight. The first half, in all honesty, we didn't play our best football in the first half. But in the second half, the team was much better and the response was incredible in that second half. We completed yet another comeback and we have revived our Champions League hopes this season. Full-time score at the Spotify Camp Nou, the first Champions League game back at the Camp Nou after this renovation works, which are yet to be completed. Let me add that. So Barca have won all the games back at the new stadium since we returned. I think that's about 4 wins now in 4 games since we came back to the Spotify Camp Nou. So it's beginning to look like Barca are making a fortress out of our stadium again. And it's a good sign because in the latter stages of the season, the Camp Nou factor is going to be very, very helpful if we are able to get to the latter stages of the season in top form and in a good position to challenge for titles. But what a response it was from the team today. We always seem to give up goals. We always seem to give up chances. But one thing I have to give this team credit for is that we always find a way to come back. Like 8 times out of 10, we are going to find a way to come back in a game. That's one thing I've seen from this team under Hans Flick. Like, we don't know when we are beaten. We are always in the game until the very final whistle. So, incredible response from the team. And it was really important to get these 3 points tonight because, like I said, anything less than a maximum of 9 points from the last 3 Champions League games in this league phase, it's not going to be enough for us to go to the next round. So, really, really important result for us tonight. Credit to Jules Koundé. He bagged 2 goals for us tonight, and I have to say that he redeemed himself because let's not forget, in that performance against Chelsea, Koundé was shambolic. He was one of our worst players in that game at Stamford Bridge. So, scoring 2 goals today as a defender, that's a great contribution from the Frenchman, and I have to say that he has redeemed himself at least. He cost us in the last game. Tonight, he has been our match winner. 2 headers to turn the game on his head, and I'm really happy with the performance of the team, really. The only disappointment for tonight, I have to say, is the fact that Lamine Yamal is not going to miss the next game because he was yellow carded in the second half. But I think with all due respect to the remaining opponents we have in the Champions League, we should be beating those teams with or without Lamine Yamal. Up next is an away game against Slavia Praga in Prague. And then we are going to conclude the league phase with a home game at the Spotify Camp Nou against Copenhagen. Again, back at home again. And I expect Barca to win these next 2 games, to be honest. With all due respect to the opposition, I expect Barca to win these next 2 games. That's the truth. Tonight, it was an incredible performance in the second half from the team. Important win, yet another comeback win from the team, but very, very important comeback win because our Champions League hopes are back alive. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Adios.